But yeah, good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us on this another episode of JasSuccess. Today we have one of our well-known freelancers in our Facebook group. We have Jason Dumana, who's otherwise sometimes known as J2, minsan in the group. And today he's going to share his story with us of how he went from Pandesal vendor all the way to SEO Freelancer. All right.
Yung Pandesal vendor talaga nag-catch ng attention ng sa mga staff mo.
Oo. Pandesal vendor, you know, it's a very humble beginning naman, di ba? Kasi
pero talambuhay na to eh.
Ganun naman eh. It's about sharing your story, di ba? Ganun naman talaga yung interview natin. Ayan. And by the way, guys, if you stay until the end, we have a special giveaway. Jason Dumana has prepared a special giveaway for you guys. If you stay until the end of the interview. Okay.
Medyo nakakalito lang to kasi kausap ko si Jason. Ako si Jason. Okay.
Yeah. Son yung tawag natin sa'yo.
Son na lang, mas madali. Ikaw, Jay, ako, Son. Okay.
All right. Okay. All right. Once again, today with us, we have Jason Dumana, and he's going to share his story of how he went from Pandesal vendor to SEO freelancer, and one of the most successful SEO freelancers that I know. So it's an honor to interview Son. It's an honor to interview today.
It's an honor, pleasure.
Last time we had an interview, but we didn't have the Facebook Live yet. So we're here with Facebook Live. And if you guys have any questions for me or for Son, you can just type it in the chat room, and then we'll answer them later on. All right. So why don't we just go ahead and get started? So let's dive into your story. Yung talambuhay mo, di ba? Sabi mo.
Talambuhay talaga. Sige,
how you went from your struggles, diba? Kasi right now, diba, parang okay ka na financially, but it wasn't always like that, diba?
Sapat. Sakto lang.
Pero, you know, before, Pandesal vendor, diba? So I guess we can get started yet. Let's hear your story and how you got to where you are today.
Sige. Para magkaroon ng yung mga viewers ng context about sa akin, i-dissect ko na lang yung headline into two. Pandesal vendor muna, tapos yung sa SEO Freelancer. Sige. Well, at age 9, ayun, ito, talambuhay na. At age 9, doon ako nag-start na magkaroon ng interest na sabihin na natin sa ngayon yung sa entrepreneurship. Gaya sabi ko, at age 9, nag-start ako ng 3-man team na magbenta ng pandesal. Bali, ang ginawa ko noon, kinontak ko yung mga teachers. Galing ako ng public, so elementary, kung private kasi grade school. So elementary, kinausap ko yung sa mga teachers and pinayagan ako mag-distribute and magbenta. So isa sa mga goal ko kasi noon, nung 9 years old pa ako, magkaroon ako ng tri-bike o a sidecar para makaikot-ikot sa barangay. At the same time, makasama ko yung mga friends ko. So, ang ginawa ko, kinausap ko yung isa sa mga teachers and pumayag naman sila. And then nag-start. And after that, medyo bibilisan ko na. After nung sa elementary, pagdating ng high school, nag-start ako na mag-service ng pagpinta sa mga church namin mismo. And nung high school, na-try ko rin magbayan sa mga cellphones, yung analog pa nun. So hindi pa talaga uso yung buy and sell nun, pero sige lang.
High school pa nun?
High school pa nun. Huwag niyo nang tanongin kung anong year, pero mga nasa na yun, mga early 2000s. So at age 19, ito yung first na nag-drop out ako sa college. dahil sa isa sa mga church responsibilities. Bali, pumunta ako ng Mindanao para mag full-time mission. And after 2 years, balik ako sa Pangasinan and nag-start ako ng junk shop. At the same time, bumalik ako sa school. So, dala-dalawang focus. Pero, unti-unti na rin nawawalan yung interest mismo. Ang hirap i-admit kasi, yun nga, school is, yun ang pinakagusto ng mama ko. So, sige lang. Pero isa sa mga naging regrets ko rin, kasi kahit papaano, yun nga, nakapag-start ako ng panibagong venture, which was yung sa junk shop nga, na mismanaged, unfortunately. So, doon nag-start yung sabihin na natin depression. Hindi naman depression na mag-lead to something else. And after ng dropout, nag-start ako pumunta ng Manila. Doon ako nag-start ng Manila. Lumuwas sa Manila, tapos yun. Doon na pumasok yung sa call center.
Oo.
Doon na yung sa 5 years. After 5 years, 2012, as usual, medyo naging bored kasi medyo matagal na rin, and kahit pa paano hindi na nag-i-enjoy.
And we'll stop there for a little bit, because that's like near when you were about to become freelancer, di ba? Call center ka. But if I can ask, why, at 9 years old, what drove you? Kasi like sabi ni Honey, negosyante na dati pa, Lodi. Sabi ni Mark Velosa, nasa dugo talaga. So like, what drove you to start this entrepreneurial venture?
Well, simple lang naman yung sa akin nung bata ako. Ang gusto ko lang dalawa nun, sidecar and makalaro ng mga games, specifically Sega. Mortal Kombat. Medyo na-addict tayo doon. So, yun lang yung main motivation. Wala yung sabihin na natin tulad ngayon na kailangan magkaroon ng maraming pera, mga ganun. Yun, magkaroon lang ng 1K or maximum of 3K a week, okay na. Ayun, yung 1996 yun. So, at 9, medyo malaki na para sa akin. So, kahit pa paano, nakasurvive naman, pero babalik ako dun sa pinakatanong mo. Wala naman talagang as in gusto lang talagang gawin. And siguro isa na ring reason yung andun yung support system, especially galing sa mga aunties ko, kasi sila naman yung may-ari ng bakery nun . So sila yung supplier, ako yung distributor. Tapos yung dalang kaibigan, sila yung mga resellers.
Grabe. 9 years old, may team ka na. That's very impressive. Parang may distribution parang system ka na.
Maliit lang naman, pero at least nga nakapag-start and nagkaroon ng experience. Ganoon din yung ginawa ko sa junk shop. 3 din kami. 2 childhood friends. Tapos, yun nga, gawa ng mismanagement na yun, na-bankrupt nga.
Well, and you were just 19, 20 years old nun, di ba?
23, 24, in between 20.
Yung sa junk shop. So, well, that's the age naman na as if matanda na tayo. Nahalata na sa 30s na tayo, di ba? That's usually when we get yung first business, di ba? And that happens naman talaga. Pero you started at 9 years old. Yun talaga yung first business mo, di ba?
Ngayon ko lang talaga na-realize na yun talaga yung pinaka-business.
Oo, kasi may ka na, may mga tao ka na, may mga resellers ka pa, di ba? You really had a business at 9 years old. But would you, like, if we look at it nowadays, di ba, may anak ka right now, di ba? Is that something, yung experiences mo at 9 years old, is that something that you would say helped you become, but ngayon, let's say you're successful ka naman, di ba? Parang you're okay ka naman ngayon. Is that part of it? Did that contribute?
Oo. Mm-mm. Especially yung pagkakaroon ng yun, self-confidence. Kasi number one naman yun eh. Para sa akin, number one yun. Kasi nga, especially kung hindi mo alam yung mga answers, mag-venture ka sa isang bagay like, yun nga, sa SEO, kung mag-venture ka doon, kung anong industries ka man galing, mahirapan ka talaga. So, kung wala kang tiwala sa sarili mo, mahirapan ka.
Oo. Even if you're new to something, and that's a very good point. Even if you're new to something, importante talaga yung confidence because that's how you can learn more. That's how you can succeed in a certain area. And guys watching, especially if mga parents, this can be something you can teach your kids then. And yeah, if you want to share this with others, that share button, guys. We want you to share this story with other parents or other individuals who would eventually want to be like Jason here. Yung idol ng lahat, no? Dami sa comment. Idol daw. Sige. All right.
Mabanggit ko lang din kasi napag-usapan naman natin yun sa tungkol saan. Isa yun sa mga ini-instill ko talaga. Magkaroon siya ng yung sarili, kumpiyansa sa sarili niya. Hindi yung borrowed from us, sa daddy or sa mami niya, kundi yung sa sarili niya mismo. Kasi at ano man, kung sasakali meron na siya noon, kahit saan industry or kahit anong career or ventures na gusto niyang akin, makakabangon siya eh. Sa tingin ko, kung sasakaling yun, kung itutuloy man niya yung gusto niyang gawin. May nakikita na ako, may glimpse na, pero hopefully ma-guide ma-guide namin siya ng wife ko ng maigi para magawa niya yung pinakagusto niya. Ang sa akin nasa parent, ang ginagawa ko lang mismo is yung may pwesto or mailagay ko siya sa pinaka-position para mag-succeed sa buhay niya kasi yun nga, yun naman yung pinakagusto ng parent.
And I think that's important. It's hard to strike that balance na parang you're supporting your kid, pero at the same time, you're not pang-controlling them, di ba?
Mahirap talaga mag-balance. Andyan yung kailangan mo disiplinahin, kailangan mo nang sabihin na natin magkaroon ng time na parang kaibigan mo lang. Pero kailangan pa i-respect niya yung ma-maintain yung respect para yun. O yung tatay. Ganun. Hindi, joke lang.
Parenting tips na to.
Oo nga, biglang naging seryoso eh. Ikaw kasi joke.
And you're a very you take your fatherhood very seriously, di ba? Parang priority talaga yun. So it's important din kasi ako naman future parent and we have a lot of parents watching din. So and like these are very important lessons. Like sabi mo yung one of the most important things like in your own success, di ba? Yung confidence, yung belief sa sarili. That's where you can excel kahit saan ka pupunta, in whatever. If you're going to work in an office, if you're going to become a freelancer, if you're going to start a business, no matter where you go, if you have that belief in yourself na kaya mong gawin, you can really succeed kahit saan, di ba?
And kahit anong situation na meron ka, let's say sa case ko, kasi nung lumuwas naman ako sa Manila, twice ako nag-drop out sa college, di ba? So, technically, undergraduate. So, yun yung mga times na as in it wasn't a struggle talaga kasi hindi ako matanggap-tanggap sa BPO eh. Nung bago ako makapasok sa BPO o sa call center mismo, yung English ko, sabihin na natin, diction, as in, hindi siya maganda. From D na real talk, from D na accent.
Mag-English ka na ngayon. Okay.
No.
Ayun na, may one word, may no.
No. Yun nga, so ang ginawa ko, andun na ako sa sitwasyon na yun. Undergraduate ako, galing ako probinsya. Wala akong experience, as in corporate experience. So ang ginawa ko na lang, kahit na ma-reject ako 5 times in a day, ang masasanay din ako. Sinasabi ko na lang sa sarili ko, masasanay din rin ako sa rejection. So isa sa mga ginawa ko, nirecord ko lahat ng mga questions, draft it out, gumawa ng mga answers, and ang hirap i-admit, pero minemorize ko yun. Para lang makasagot agad, confidently. Kasi wala as in, kung makikipagsabayan ako sa mga top 5 schools na graduate, nahirapan ako. So, para-paraan na lang, kumbaga.
Oo. Para-paraan talaga, di ba? And that's what you've done. Like, when you were a kid pa, when you were 9 years old, you wanted Mortal Kombat. Di ba? So, para-paraan talaga. You had to find
Scorpion.
Your own way. Scorpio at that time. Di ba? Si Sub-Zero, yung mga ganun. Anyway. Pero, one thing I do want to ask, di ba? Kasi, you talk about confidence, you talk about believing in yourself, and we see that in you right now. Parang right now, you have that with yung mga ventures mo ngayon, and your success. You have that right now. Pero there was a time na parang nahirapan ka, diba? Like the time when you started your junk shop. Sabi mo, you're starting with friends, tapos naging bankrupt. And it's not, diba? Parang nakaka-depress. Sinabi mo, diba? So how did you handle that? How did you handle that event and still maintain or regain your confidence?
Ang una kong ginawa, in-accept ko na lang. In-accept ko kung ano yung nangyari. In-accept ko tapos nag-audit sa sarili. Bakit nangyari yun? As in detail, na-mismanage ko ba ang cash flow, income statement, ano ba yung nangyari sa operating expenses, ano ba yung nangyari sa tao, may nagawa ba akong problema anong tawag dito? Yung sa factory, na pagbibigyan namin ng mga karton, mga bote, yun, as in audit, kung ano yung nangyari. And after ng audit, nag-move on ako ng paunti-unti. Kasi sabihin na natin mga 6 months, kasi medyo nagmukmuk. And after 6 months, yun nga, tinry ko naman yung pagiging employee, as in pagpasok sa corporate world para ma-experience din. Kasi kailangan, ang isa sa mga importante sa akin lang naman to, isa sa mga importante sa akin, hindi ko yung experience. Mahirap kasi sabihin na pangit yan, pangit to, pangit yun. Kung hindi mo naman na-experience, so why bother na magbigay ka ng comments or kung ano man yan. Yung magkaroon ka na agad ng judgment or verdict na wala kang ka-idea. So, yun. Acceptance, audit, tapos moving on.
So, ayun. Acceptance, audit, move on. Yun ang steps ni Jason Dumana. Acceptance, audit, move on. Let's remember that. And because we can't prevent bad things from happening naman talaga, di ba? Ganun talagang buhay. Sometimes good things happen, sometimes bad things happen. Up and down talaga yun. But what's important is that you learned from this experience. You accepted, you audited, and you learned from your past experience to apply to your existing ventures, your freelancing, your business right now. And you moved on, di ba? After 6 months. You took some time to grieve, di ba? Parang yung to go through the motions for mga 6 months. And then you went to the call center. Pero di ba, it wasn't that easy to transition.
Hindi rin. Honestly, lahat ng mga ginagawa kong transition, hindi siya madali eh. Ewan ko rin kung bakit. Siguro andun, nami-miscalculate ko minsan, pero I don't know. Siguro sa pride or sa ego mismo na kung yun nga isa lalaki, kung challenging ang isang venture or kung ano man yung gusto mong mag-set na goal, parang parang nakaka-challenge kumbaga. So,
pero
sa call center nga.
That's what also, I think that's part of that, diba? Yung perseverance or determination na kahit may challenge, you still go on, you still move forward, you still try your best. That's, without that, I don't think you could have been where you are today kung wala ka na.
Siguro, isa rin sa napansin ko sa sarili ko yung pagiging persistence. Kahit sabihin na natin 0% ang chances na maging successful, let's say yung sa freelancing nga, ginagawan ko pa rin ng paraan. Kasi para sa akin naman, lahat naman ng bagay may paraan. Kung willing ka lang mag-search diligently, as in pag-aralan kung ano man yung laro, or gaya sinasabi na understanding how the game is played. So, pagka nalaman mo naman yun, pupunta ka naman sa next step eh. And doon na yung medyo matindi kasi kailangan mo talaga i-put in yung work always. Wala naman shortcut.
And I think that's a very good point you mentioned. Yung sabi mo, lahat naman ng bagay may paraan. Diba? You just have to find it. Pero that's something. Gawa nga tayo ng poster. Lahat ng naman bagay may paraan. Jason Dumana. Ayun, pwede na. Motivational poster. Sige. So you went through the call center. I'm going back to your story. You went through the call center. And then parang you had that, it wasn't that easy din, diba? Kasi you didn't graduate, you dropped out from college, but you were able to get through. That was 5 years in the call center. Sige. Let's fast forward a little bit. What happened? Naging 5 years ka sa call center?
5 years sa call center, tapos yun nga, tulad na share ko nung previous interview, napansin ko yung wife ko na may sinalihan na group. I mean, website. Yun yung Odes dati. So, nakita ko rin yung card, tapos naging curious, nag-check, and kahit walang safety net, and pamilyado na, ayun, nag-resign. Nag-resign sa trabaho na 5 years. Tapos, nag-start ako as a VA. Related to sa dating trabaho na B2B, customer service, technical support, all around yun.
So yung experience mo sa call center, that's what you put in sa profile mo sa VA?
Yun agad. Kasi mahirapan tayong makipag-compete eh. Especially kung wala ka pang reviews, hindi pa na-set up properly ang pinaka-profile mo. Nag-start ako sa Elance.
Wala nang Elance ngayon.
Wala na. Binili na nga. So, nag-start ako sa...
Ilang taon ka na ulit? Joke.
Tawag na. Basta lagpas lang sa kalendaryo po.
Same naman tayo. Well, I started in sa Odesk. Ikaw, nag-start ka sa Elance. Ngayon, they combined it. Naging Upwork na siya. Elance bought Odesk or nag-merge sila. Tapos
nag-merge.
Oo. That was, around that, mga 2011 ako nag-start naman.
Una ng 1 year.
Una ng 1 year before Jason here. But yeah, I also started as a VA. And for those that don't know, baka may magtanong, yung VA is virtual assistant. So usually yung mga admin nga tasks, yung mga maliit-lit na bagay na yung mga business owners need help with, yung parang secretary. That's what the VA does. So depende sa expertise mo. And for those that want to know more about becoming a VA, because I started as a VA, Jason started as a VA, and now we're pretty successful in what we do. Pero dito kami nagsimula sa virtual assistant work. We do have a free course if you want to learn about becoming a VA. It's over at freevacourse.com, so you might want to check that out. It's freevacourse.com. All right. So here, diba, you started as a VA, pero hindi ka naman VA forever, di ba?
Hindi. As in, binigyan ko lang ng time frame. Siguro 1.5 years. Tapos, doon na ako nag-review ulit. Kasi nung nasa call center pa naman ako, doon na ako nag-start na magbasa-basa about sa SEO. Kasi may mga...
Ano yung SEO? May nagtanong kanina.
May nagtanong kanina?
May nagtanong kanina sa comments. Sorry. Ano daw yung SEO? So, can you explain what that is?
Sige, search engine optimization. So, it stands for yun nga. SEO, search engine optimization. So, para ma-explain ko ng mas madali, ito na ang gagamitin ko. Bali, ang mga search engines, sabihin na natin isang mga commercial area sa mga yan or yung mga places. So, or real estate. Ngayon, ang pinaka-landlord is Google, Bing, and other search engines. Tapos, kami, or kayo, na mag-venture naman sa SEO, tayo yung mga broker. So, tayo yung mga magre-rent dun sa commercial space, tayong tumutulong sa kanila gamit yung mga services with a discounted price. Kasi ang Google naman and other search engines, ang gusto nila magbayad yung mga nagre-rent sa kanila, yung nasa first page mismo. Mm-hmm. So ang ginagawa natin, yung sa discounted price as a service, tinutulungan natin sila mag-place. Kasi sa real estate, ang importante sa kanila, ang pinaka-mantra nila is location, location, location.
Oo.
Sa SEO, position, position, position. So, kung nasa top 5 ka, or sabihin na sa first page, may category din yun. So, from 5 to 10 or 6 to 10, sabihin na natin yun yung parang sub-prime areas. So, medyo mahal ang renta doon. Pero yung sa prime areas talaga, sabihin na natin mga CBD or Central Business District area, nasa top 5. So kung bakit mahal ang renta doon or kung bakit mahal ang services ng SEO, kasi nga, ang business or yung magre-rent, dinadala mo sila doon. And doon din maraming nagiging successful kasi na-figure out nila kung paano gawin at dalhin yung mga businesses papunta dun sa top 5.
Yeah, that's a very good explanation. Ang daming nag-comment. Galing mo daw mag-explain. But yeah, that's a good explanation. I haven't heard that before. Give the state. Yeah, that's
Ano yun ang ginagamit ko sa cover letter ko?
Sa cover letter sa mga clients.
Kasi technically hindi naman natin ma-expect na alam ng magiging clients mo yung mga terminologies about SEO. Isa yun sa mga siguro sabihin na nating differentiation strategy ko na ginagamit ko yung mga words na familiar sila compared dun sa words na ginagamit yung mga familiar ko. So, tulad nun, commercial, business, sigurado naman na familiar sila sa commercial, sa real estate, positioning, location, mga ganung bagay. Para-paraan lang din.
May paraan talaga, diba? That's one of your mantras in life. And yeah, that's a great explanation na for clients, diba? Sometimes the work we do, hindi naman nila maintindihan, diba? They heard about it, diba? Like a lot of clients, SEO, ano to? We can earn money kung may SEO tayo, diba? But sometimes we have to explain, like what you do in your cover letters, and that's a very good way of explaining SEO. So, great job. It's good we asked that question. So that was Pau Juan Navales asked, what does SEO basically do? And then somebody else asked what SEO was. But yeah, this is what SEO is really in a nutshell. All right. So going back, you were a VA for how long were you a virtual assistant?
Isa't kalahating taon. 1.5 years. Oo.
So you were a virtual assistant for 1.5 years. And then you started learning about this thing na SEO, diba? Search engine optimization.
Ang maganda rin naman kasi, sorry na cut kita. Ang maganda rin naman kasi doon sa experience na yun. Yung napuntahan ko na yung pinaka first gig ko, naghahanap din mismo ng SEO. So, yung timing ko na nag-aaral ako, pinag-aaralan ko na mabuti. At the same time, na sumusweldo na ako noon, tapos kailangan niya ng SEO. So, ginrab ko yung opportunity kahit wala na pang experience. May learning curve naman. So, fortunately, naging successful naman yung campaign. So, yun. Nagkaroon naman na siya ng mga magagandang clients dun sa services. Bali, free naman yung SEO ko nun.
Okay. So the client needed SEO service. Tapos you inexplain mo naman sa client na you wanted to learn it. Tapos you didn't know anything about SEO at the time, di ba?
As in, alam niya. Naging transparent ako. Sinabi ko sa kanya kung ito yung alam ko lang sa SEO. And kung ano man yung gusto mong ipagawa sa akin, bigyan mo ako ng time, let's say 2 weeks para pag-aralan. Tapos i-execute na lang natin agad.
Wow.
And yun. Nagkaroon pa nga kami ng na-share ko to sa isa sa mga staff mo na competition. Bali kung yung isa sa mga videos yung marang ko siya sa page 1 in a certain period of time. Bibili niya ako ng course, yung as in paid na premium na course na SEO. So, yun, sa awa ng Diyos na nanalo din siya kasi nakuha niya yung client na premium din. And dun na, as in, nag-start na lahat. Nag-start na yung, as in, yung pag full-time kumbaga. Kasi after that, nag-apply na ako
As SEO. Kasi may experience ka na, may results ka na, di ba? May portfolio na ipakita mo sa ibang clients na you already have, these successful results. So, gamit mo talaga yan. Sige, so and I'm seeing a lot of mga questions here. But would you recommend? Kasi ikaw, you just jumped into SEO, di ba? Parang the client wanted it, and then you jumped in right away. Is that something you would recommend to most people?
Siguro, di ko rin masabi. Depende sa reason, depende sa why, depende sa mga questions na binabato nila sa sarili nila. Kasi ako, ang siguro narinig mo naman to, yung success mo ay didepende sa mga whys mo. Sa akin naman, ang success ng isang tao didepende yan sa magiging reasons mo kung gaano karami. So, lately ang lagi ko nakakita yung sa isa sa mga commercials medyo nawala lang ako. Pero ma-share ko lang. Isa sa mga nakakita kong commercial lagi ngayon sa TV yung paano ka bumabangon or para kanino ka bumabangon. Yun. Sa akin, it's not the why, pero kung sino. Kasi mas para sa ang dating lang sa akin, mas specific. Sa akin, ang bumabangon ako para sa daughter ko, para sa wife ko. Like nasa pangatlo na yun. So medyo tricky lang na i-suggest na mag-jump right into it, especially kung wala ka pang experience. Pero kung sa tingin mo magagawan mo ng paraan para mapag-aralan in a short period of time, why not? Wala namang mawawala sa iyo. It's either para sa akin win-win. Kung hindi mo siya nagawa ng tama, it's either matuto ka doon sa experience na yon or magmukmok. As in, depende sa mindset ng tao.
And I think kasi I did SEO din, similar kind of path, diba? VA and then nag-focus ng SEO. It's not easy, diba? It's not easy, especially if wala kang technical experience. So that's why I think you really have to have your whys, your big why. Like for Jason here, his question is para sino ka bumabangon, diba? So
Para kanino?
Para kanino? Sorry. Bisaya kasi ako, wala akong yung grammar. Mali yung grammar.
Okay lang ba eh?
Okay na ba eh? Para kanino ka bumabangon? Sulat ko nga dito. Yeah, so that's very important. Because if you don't have that, if you don't have your whys, whether it's a person, whether it's a dream, you may end up giving up. Kasi mahirap to. Mahirap yung something like this, something like SEO is not that easy to do. It's pretty tough. Now let's transition a bit. Take a short break.
Go ahead. To piggyback lang dun sa sinasabi mo about sa SEO. Ang SEO para sa akin, in general, madali. Let me explain. SEO, fundamentals, basics, madali yan. Kung marunong kang gumawa ng mga social profiles, pwede ka nang gumawa ng mga listings, mga citations. Part na yan ng SEO. Now, ang mahirap is mastery. Kasi kailangan mo sa SEO, general pa rin yan. Kailangan mo ng mastery para magkaroon ka kailangan mo i-master ang isang technique or mag-specialize sa isang technique para ma-differentiate mo rin yung sarili mo. Positioning din. Kasi kung apply ka lang na apply, pero general naman yung pinaka-service mo as SEO consultant, mahirapan ka rin. Ang pinaka-result, mag-give up ka. Sisihin mo pa yung nagturo ng course. So
yeah, the basics are easy, but like you said, the mastery is difficult. And part of that success, diba? Yung positioning, right? How you position yourself as an SEO, hindi ka lang general SEO. And I think because today, diba, may giveaway tayo. And it's in line with that positioning yourself for success as a freelancer. You have tips there. So well, we're gonna give this giveaway away to you guys. Everyone who's watching right now, all you have to do is hit that share button, share this with your family and friends, and let us know in the comments that you've shared it, and then we'll give you a PDF copy of what's the freelancer SEO, positioning yourself, positioning your profile, whether in Upwork or other platforms for success. So I guess we can explain a little bit. Can you explain, I guess, a little bit about itong giveaway?
Bali, yung freelance SEO guide naman, applicable siya or pwede siyang implement sa mga freelancing platforms, specifically para sa Upwork and freelancer. Kasi yun yung mga na-try ko na. Hindi ko na in-include yung elance kasi obviously wala na siya. So sa Upwork lang. Bali, andyan yung mga list na kailangan na gawin para ma-implement yung SEO din sa pinaka-profile nyo sa Upwork or sa freelancer.com. So, yun. Hopefully, ang pinaka-reason naman kasi kung bakit na share ko to is ang Upwork naman is considered as search engine pa rin. So, andun yung mga trabaho na na kailangan nating hanapin. So, positioning pa rin yung mangyayari. So, kailangan yung mai-position, kailangan natin mapunta dun sa top 30 para magkaroon tayo ng automatic invites. Sa top 10, possible na direct invites. So, yun.
It's very important to position yourself talaga, on Upwork. I found both as a client, I hire people on Upwork, then as a freelancer, yung positioning is very important. Your ranking and how you position yourself. So if you want that giveaway, it's a free giveaway. Jason created that for you guys, so thank him as well. Share this interview and then just comment, and then we'll be sure to send you a PM in the next couple of days with a link directly to that giveaway. All right. So a lot of people are sharing it over here. And for those of you guys who are asking questions, I am taking note of your questions. I'm just copy pasting them, and we'll get to them here. We do have a lot of questions. Sabi ni Phoenix, I want to position myself for more giveaways. So, iba naman positioning na yan. Well, attending these interviews.
At least implemented agad. Na-execute agad yung ano.
Share. May giveaway na agad. All right. Sige, let's go ahead and we have a lot of, thank you guys for sharing this. We have a lot of questions here. Alan Antang, newbie here. How do we know na enough na yung skills namin sa SEO niche para makaland ng client? And I guess this is connected to Phoenix's question, which, well, English version naman to kay Phoenix. How much do you need to learn in SEO before you can say you're ready to advertise yourself parang as an SEO expert?
Well, para sa akin, ang mag-gauge mo kung mas maganda kung kung medyo kailangan mo talaga ng client mismo, client as soon as possible. Mas maganda kung ang pinaka-route mo is maging local SEO kasi mas madali yun compared dun sa ibang campaigns na gagawin ng mga general SEO. So, local SEO ang pwede kong ma-suggest kasi ang mostly na kailangan ng mga local clients or local business clients, citations, meaning mga directory listings.
Mm-hmm.
So, doon pa lang, pwede mo na marunong naman tayong lahat na gumawa ng mga social profiles, mga Web 2.0 na profiles, yung mga profiles na nanggagaling sa mga website. So, yun. Pag-audit naman, medyo technical na yun kasi mag-fall siya sa on-page. So, sa akin kasi hindi ako nag-overthink ang hinahanap ko talaga na client yung may kailangan ng gantong particular service. So sa case ko, ang kailangan nung una kong client as VA is mag-rank ng video. So ang pinag-aralan ko YouTube SEO agad.
Mm-hmm.
So depende.
Depende sa parang sa niche mo sa SEO, di ba? Kasi yung SEO has different niches din. So there's the general, di ba? We talked about the general SEO stuff, on page, off page, mga ganun. And then there are a lot of places where you can get that information. And then once you have parang the general knowledge, like I said, you can parang specialize in different niches, right? Whether it's local SEO, whether it's YouTube SEO, di ba? YouTube SEO ka din. Or even there's like Amazon SEO, iba-ibang different areas of SEO. So,
let's take that for an example. Let's say VA ka, tapos may experience ka sa mga paggawa ng mga Amazon listings. Pwede mong gawin para magkaroon ka ng experience na agad. Pasok mo yung SEO. Ngayon, ang napansin ko naman sa mga freelancing platforms kasi mas marami nangangailangan ng mga may experience sa Amazon. Kasi nga, as we all know, malaki yung Amazon and matindi yung competition. So, kailangan nila ng mga may experience sa Amazon at the same time yung may knowledge about sa SEO. So, andun na. So, mag-fall din agad dun sa pinaka-experience mo as VA para hindi na mahirapan.
Okay, yeah. You can use that experience. Now, before you parang sell the SEO service or position yourself as an SEO service provider or expert, do you need the portfolio na may experience na ka-ranking a specific client?
Kung bago pa lang siguro yung sa akin hindi ko pa pinost kasi siguradong madaming mag-grab yung mga competitors mo. Pero ang ginagawa ko, ina-attach ko na lang. Let's say yung sa YouTube SEO na ginawa ko. Ang ginawa ko after ng cover letter, may option naman doon sa cover letter page na mag-attach ng mga samples. So, kung doon ko na nilalagay.
Pero it's
Walang
important.
option ng it's important, yes.
And I agree, it's very important to have samples of your results. Kahit hindi mo ilagay sa profile, but you should send yung, like, kasi diba, other competitors can grab it. But in your cover letter, you can include it there before you position yourself as an SEO expert. You should have may portfolio kahit isa muna.
Kahit isa.
Yeah, and Jason here, you did it, diba, with your client na you were still doing VA work for, diba? That's how you got the first one.
Ito is naalala ko lang. Kung kakaumpisan nyo pa lang sa SEO, sabihin na natin walang portfolio, walang experience sa previous clients, ang pwede nyo gawin, mag-rank kayo ng mga websites. Like, pwede nyo i-rank yung sa Upwork profile sa page 1. Pwede kayong, kung sabihin na may confident kayo and comfortable sa pagsasalita sa harap ng video or sa harap ng camera, pwede nyong i-rank yung mga YouTube videos nyo. Mas madali kasi yun kasi considered as shortcut na yun eh. Kasi andun na yung, sabihin na, medyo magiging technical na, andun na yung trust na binibigay ng Google sa mga ganong sites. So, Upwork profile, pwede nyong i-rank yan. Para mabigyan ko kayo ng examples, i-type nyo lang yung local SEO expert sa Google mismo. Makikita nyo na nasa top 5 mismo, may Upwork profile dyan na galing San Diego ata, na local SEO expert daw. So, yun. So, possible yung mga yun kasi yung trust value or trust and authority ng mga websites, Upwork, YouTube, Tumblr, Vimeo, matataas.
Oh, may from Greenwich, Connecticut, yung number 1 result. Nice. Oh, and that's a very good tip right there. Okay, let's move on to Phoenix's question here. While being employed, how much time should one devote to learning about SEO? And to what point will one be able to start executing what they've learned? Hirap ng tanong na to.
Medyo eh. Sa akin, at least an hour or 2. As in, walang distractions. As in, nagbabasa lang ako, nag-execute kung ano may strategies na yung mga natutunan ko. Tapos, ano yung parang pinaka-second question?
At what point will you be able to start executing what you learned? I guess, like, ilang months of learning or...
Ang ginawa ko, as in, nung nag-aaral ako, ini-implement ko agad. Kasi maraming pwedeng i-master sa SEO. So, ang ginagawa ko na lang agad para maka-move on ako from one strategy to another. Ine-execute ko na agad. Tinitingnan ko kung ano yung magiging labas or magiging result based dun sa experience ko mismo. Kasi madali lang mag-base dun sa experience ng iba eh. Ang mahirap na gawin ay yung mag-execute, and mag-base dun sa sarili mo. Pero ang maganda dun, kung sarili mong experience, mas mabibenta mo ng mas maigi and mas effectively ang SEO sa possible client.
And Clarissa has a good point here in a comment. Make yourself your first client. So rank your own website. Execute tapos document para may case study ka na. May proof na you know what you're doing. So good tip here from Isai. Okay.
Isai ba yan?
Oo, si Isai nag-comment dun.
Isai
Angel John Kenneth Mendoza, thank you for sharing. How much can you charge if you are a newbie in the SEO niche?
Magkano ba?
Baka
ito, As a newbie noon, ang charge ko agad is 6 to 7. 650 to be exact.
650.
650.
And
No
I guess it
experience.
depends on no experience yun 650 or yung one experience mo, di ba? Yun 650. I think ako when I started sa SEO may mga portfolio na ako. I was still a newbie but I was able to do SEO for mga like VA clients and stuff. So I think I started mga 20 na or 15 or 20 somewhere there when I offered SEO.
Per hour ba?
Per hour, yun.
Fixed project yung
mostly.
Nag-start ako sa $8
an hour. 650 yung ano mo. 650 yung project.
Pero pagka per hora, $8 agad. In lakasan lang ng loob. Kahit wala pang experience, wala pang portfolio. Ayun, dinaan na lang sa sa cover letter.
Sa confidence at cover letter.
Confidence and cover letter. So, ayun, nag-work naman.
Nag-work naman. Whatever works for you, diba? Just, some of the stuff that we share, it won't work for you, diba? Pero, if something works for you, tapos doesn't work for us, diba? Everyone has their own way of doing things. Ian Mariano, how would you know that your campaign was successful?
Meron naman tayong mga tools, yung mga ranking tools, may auditing tools, pati yung mga pang on-page SEO, may mga tools naman. So, yun yung mga tools ko naman kasi mga paid na eh. So, hindi SEMrush, agency analytics, yung naman, yung mga ranking nag-start ako sa 50, ngayon nasa $95 per month na yung ranking tool na ginagamit ko. So medyo
ano yung main tool na ginagamit mo?
Agency analytics.
Agency analytics. Okay. You're not using yung Raven or yung Moz?
Hindi.
Agency analytics.
Medyo late kasi yung bato ng mga data sa Moz. Sorry naman. So, medyo outdated minsan. So, yun. Tsaka mahal pa.
99 ata yung starting. Okay. Tony Montaño is asking, can you work anytime as an SEO specialist or do you need to follow client schedule?
Depende yun sa negotiation nyo. Kasi ako, ewan ko lang sa'yo, Jason, ako flexible yung mga schedules ko.
Ako din. Never ako na gano'n. Kasi what's important for clients is yung results, di ba? Hindi wala silang pakialam how much you work.
Oo. As long as nagre-report ka, gumagawa ka ng mga, let's say kung per hour yung deal nyo, as long as nagsasubmit ka ng mga reports like EOD or kung ano man yung naging deal nyo or end of day reports, mas makakatulong sa iyo para magstay yung client kasi naging transparent ka sa kanila eh.
Daily or ako weekly naman yung reports. Just letting the client
weekly
know.
Na ako. Kasi weekly na. Mahirap yung daily.
Oo, ang dami kapag daily. Weekly reports. I do weekly reports with my clients. Para may confidence naman sila na doing something, di ba? Minsan kahit wala kang ginagawa, you can still send weekly reports, di ba? Nag-rank pa naman si client. So, okay. Oscar Villacorta, how do you compete with other SEO guys since all of you aim to put your client on the first page of Google? Any tips on how you sharpen your skills and be more marketable?
Medyo general yung question na. So, depende sa pag-search mo. Let's say sa Upwork. Depende yun sa paggamit mo ng mga filters na available dun sa Upwork mismo. So, kung ang pinaka-niche mo is, let's say, mga local gyms. siguro i-relate mo yung sa headline, yung sa page description, para kahit kung sabihin na natin magkaroon ng automatic invites na gagawin ng Upwork, makikita nila yung headline mo agad. Let's say freelance SEO with strong B2B background, mga ganun. Or SEO consultant that you can rely on. Ganun. Minsan, yung mga headlines na ginagamit ko, medyo cheesy and corny. Pero yun yung lalong nag-work. Huwag maging, wag kayong gumawa ng mga headlines or yung job profile mismo na napaka-formal.
Because you want to stand out, diba, sa competition. So, kailangan iba ka sa competition.
Isa rin ng pag-stand out sa competition is sa pricing. Yung per hour rate nyo. Kasi kung nagkakaroon ng impression ang customers, kung let's say, ang nilagay nyo sa rate nyo is 3 hours, low quality yung services mo. So, kailangan mong i-gauge para ang niche mo mismo, ang target niche mo mismo, para magkaroon ka ng yung komportable ka na rate. Si Jason komportable siya sa 100 kasi may pinaka niche siyang tina-target. Sa akin nasa between 15 and 30. Doon ako naglalaro. So di depende pa rin yun sa'yo. Mag-stand out ka.
And yung niche na specific sa'yo, diba? Like what you mentioned earlier. If you're focused on Amazon SEO, now you'll stand out versus parang general na SEO lang. Kailangan pala cheesy, sabi ni Mark. Yung free course na link, I may ask, freevacourse.com. I think somebody typed that in. Phoenix, would there be a reason why you would say SEO is not for you? When can you tell somebody na SEO is not for them?
Ang Miss Universe yung question. Na hindi para sa akin. Ang question is,
not for you, pero like sa ibang tao. Like what can you see in a person na sabihin mo siya na SEO is not for you?
Kung impatient ka, kung impatient na sense na gusto mong mag-rank agad, ang lagi kong sinasabi kasi sa mga clients ko, bigyan nila ako ng 90 days straight. 90 days, pero no guarantees pa rin. 90 days, bigyan nyo na ako ng ganung time frame. Tapos try natin i-rank sa page 1 ang website nyo. Page 1 na hindi top 5, hindi top 7 or yung nasa pinaka-top. Sa page 1 lang. Kasi ibang magkakaroon pa rin ng magre-revisit kayo ng negotiation about doon sa top 5 na kasi matindi na yung gagastusin.
Yung competition masyadong tough sa top 5, top 3 ganun. Yeah, sige.
So kung impatient ka, gusto mong magkaroon agad ng results, siguro isang indication na yun na ang SEO hindi para sa iyo. Sorry.
But yeah, that's that's true. If you're impatient, one thing I would stress out then is you have to be somewhat technical to succeed sa SEO. Kung nahirapan ka sa computers, if you don't see yourself as someone who's technical, you might want to rethink if you want to get into this niche kasi masyadong technical yung understanding like how ranking works and ganun. So kailangan yung technical skills talaga. All right.
Kung sanay ka sa instant gratification na mga bagay, let's say coffee, mga ganun, gusto mo 3-in-1 agad, timpla kasi medyo tamad. Ako yun na. So, mahirapan ka.
Wag na kayo mag 3-in-1, di ba? Yun ang lesson. May something. Anyway, katulad ng sabi ni Phoenix, from Pandesal to VA to SEO to coffee. May relation talaga. Anyhow, that seems we don't have any time for additional questions. I think I saw a few more. But thank you for asking your questions, guys. Pag hindi ka kumakain ng pandesal, SEO is not for you daw. So,
Sino yung nagsabi?
Si Mark Relosa. Ano ba naman to? Anyway.
Sige
thank you guys. Thank you for your questions. But do you have parang any what's like the one key piece of advice or one takeaway that you want our listeners or audience to take home?
One piece of advice. I-remain ko na lang yung laging sinasabi ng Sixers, Philadelphia Sixers. Trust the process. Yun. Kailangan nyo na magtiwala sa sarili. Trust kayo sa process na ginagawa nyo. Kasi at the end of the day, kayo lang din ang magbe-benefit sa lahat ng mga efforts na ginagawa nyo. And at the same time, kayo maka-gauge kung magiging successful man ang venture or hindi. Kailangan lang.
And for the Sixers, their process was 4 years? 4 years yung process nila. So,
medyo nagdalawang isip na ako. So, yun. Believing na lang. Be believing na lang.
Pero okay, tama naman, di ba? The Sixers right now, pang magpa-playoffs na sila this year. So, after 4 years of trusting the process, they're getting... Wag naman 4 years, di ba? But yeah.
Pero hindi ako Sixers fan. Lakers ako. Na medyo matindi rin yung process ng
okay naman yung process ng Lakers. Nandun naman si Kuzma, si Ball, di ba? So, yung process din silang dinanan. Pero yun, sa basket, sa freelancing, kahit sa ko, trust the process. Yun.
Dami na napuntahan. Kape, basketball, pandesal.
Oo. But that's I totally agree with that lesson you shared. Trust the process, guys, because I know some of you are struggling right now. Some of you want that instant results. Want to see, you want to get hired agad. You want to learn something, become an expert right away. But yeah, trust the process, trust in yourself, and you can definitely get there. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you for staying on. Thank you so much, Jason, for sharing so many words of wisdom, so many quotables, and also, your guide, your freelancing ranking guide, guide to ranking in Upwork and freelancer.com. Once again, there's a PDF with a lot of great information. I've seen it myself, and there are it's 15 pages, something like that.
22.
22 lahat. Okay, 22 pages with some very valuable information. If you want that PDF, just share this interview and then comment as well, just letting us know that you shared it, and we'll send that over to you in the next couple of days. Once again, it's a free PDF for you to position yourself on Upwork and get the most success on Upwork and different freelancing platforms. Once again, thank you to everybody, and thank you, Jason. It's been a pleasure interviewing you once again, interviewing the idol, Jason Dumana.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And for everybody else, everyone who's still on, thank you for staying on. Bye, everybody.
Bye.